Get out the way of Gloria K. Gloria Kessler had spent 62 years being the nicest woman in Norwoodville. If you needed a pie for a fundraiser, Gloria baked 3. If you couldn't pay for your coffee, Gloria said, "Don't worry about it, honey." If you needed someone to talk to at 3 in the morning, she was there. Hot tea in hand, soft blanket waiting. Everyone loved Gloria. But that was the problem. Everyone loved her because she made their lives easier. Nobody ever asked how Gloria was doing. She owned Glory Hole Donuts and Donut Holes, the sweetest spot on Main Street. Every morning she'd be up before the sun, frying dough, glazing rings, dusting powdered sugar while humming along to old Motown hits. But one Thursday morning, something in her just snapped. Maybe it was the man who complained his donut hole was too small. Maybe it was the lady who forgot to tip again. Or maybe it was 40 years of smiling when she wanted to scream. Whatever it was, Gloria woke up that day and decided, "Enough, I'm taking a break from being good. I'm going to be a bitch today." So halfway through the morning rush, she looked out over the counter, saw a line of demanding faces, and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "All right, folks, time to clear out, we're closed." Someone laughed, thinking she was joking. But Gloria wiped her hands on her apron, flipped the open sign to closed, and pointed to the door. "I said get the fuck out. Go now, find your own donuts today." People gasped. Someone muttered, "What's gotten into her?" Gloria just grinned. And for the first time in years, she felt free. She took off her apron, tossed it on the counter, and walked next door to Jennifer Lemming's fancy little boutique. Lemming, luxury linens. Jennifer stood outside with her arms crossed, glaring at the alley. "Gloria," she said in that high, snippy tone, "you really should stop feeding that stray cat behind your shop. It keeps sleeping on my patio furniture." Gloria squinted at her. "You mean Snoodles, that cat, been here longer than you have, and fuck your patio furniture." Jennifer sniffed. She was shocked with Gloria's tone. She's never seen her like this. All she could reply was, "Well, she's a nuisance." Gloria didn't let her finish. She stepped closer, dropped her voice, and said, "Jennifer Lemming, you are the biggest bitch in Norwoodville. You hear me? Always in everyone's business, acting like you own the town. You need to take your awful-looking scarves and mind your own damn porch. You parrot-looking bitch." Jennifer's mouth dropped open. She looked like someone had slapped her with a used condom. And Gloria, she just smiled sweet as sugar and walked away. The rest of the day was a blur of tiny rebellions. She parked in the employee-only spot at the post office. She walked her dog Buster without a leash, just because she could. She cut through old man Tanner's yard and didn't even wave. At one point, she bought herself a triple chocolate milkshake, drank it before lunch, and didn't feel guilty at all. By the time the sun went down, Gloria was back home. She kicked off her shoes, fed her dog Buster and her cat Mittens, and sank into her favorite chair. For the first time in years, the house felt quiet. Just peaceful. She leaned back, laughed to herself, and said, "Well, that was something, wasn't it?" Buster wagged his tail. Mittens jumped up in her lap, purring like a tiny engine. Gloria smiled and whispered, "Don't worry, little ones, I'm still me, just a little less nice, that's all." And as she drifted off to sleep, one thought stayed with her. Sometimes, being a little bad is just what a good woman needs. She finally understood